made it back to Arizona, just getting a nice recovery ride in, hour and a half or so. The race went really well. So Saturday was race day, Oceanside 70.3. Before the race, just leading up into it, recovery felt really good and no issues. Everything was firing awesome as far as legs, body, nutrition goes. I was just focusing on fueling up for a big day. My goal time was a little under 4.5 hours. So I knew that was going to be tough, especially on a hard course. I didn't really have any expectations on the day of the race going into it. I just really wanted to enjoy the moment and have a lot of fun on the day. And that's exactly what I did. The swim was awesome. It was really my first open water ocean swim where waves were crashing down right on the shoreline. We ran out there and got after it. I hit Nux with Eric Engel we were like, all right, buddy, let's get this done, which was super cool. Just as we were running out to the waves, a lot of diving and getting under and over waves, finally make it past the shore break, and swim begins. Just saw a couple people I knew out there on the swim while I was with a small group. Nick Hattinger, Dylan De La Cruz. Super awesome to be with them. Swam with Dylan the whole time pretty much. We got out of the water together. Transition was a bit long. I did get fairly winded on the swim portion and just really tried catching my breath, calming down, getting that heart rate low. I PR'd my swim, 27 minutes and 5 seconds for a nice open water swim, 1.2 miles. Bike, we got the transition, wetsuit off, no problem. Shoes, helmet on, everything good. Run out of the chute, hop right on the bike, and really didn't feel strong starting off. I felt okay, but then I noticed a few people were passing me instantly, and I didn't have power either. So right when I got on, took a few pedals, big 0 for power. So I just said, all right, let's go by feel. You've done this before, you've trained like this. Pedro has coached me to no heart rate and by feel without power. So I just went out there and enjoyed it. We rode through Camp Pemberton, and to say the least, it was a really beautiful ride, riding through. It was awesome riding with other people as well. Even though I didn't feel very strong or as strong as I wanted to on the bike, I still did okay. I did 2 hours and 35 minutes. My goal time, my coach's goal time, Pedro, had me down for 2 hours and 30 minutes, and I ended up doing 2 hours and 35 minutes. Not bad. I really wanted to be around the 2:20 marker, so definitely a lot more focus on the bike. Heading back in from the bike, I managed to stay with a small group, a female pro actually. I rode with just distantly for a little bit, got into T2, and I didn't know how I was gonna feel. I thought I was gonna have a really bad run actually, coming off the bike. But my main focus on the bike was nutrition, just making sure breathing, taking in fluids, carbs, sugars. And my first mile off that during the run, off the bike was a 6:10. I went out fast and I felt really, really good. So I just said, all right, let's slow down a little bit, hold this pace, and just lock it in, just hold on. I've done a lot of tempo work, a lot of speed work. Never ran too much in my life prior to doing triathlon for distance or speed or understanding how it works. So this last year of improvement has been awesome, just learning how to run fast. And I was able to PR my half marathon time. Overall, and off the bike, it was a 1:27.10, I believe, low 1:27. And I got that finished. When I finished the run, it was a really good feeling of relief to get that over with. That race was very difficult. Right when I finished, I thought to myself, man, I forgot how hard these were. But it was a really, really good time. Ultimately, 1:27.10 was a 1:27.10 low 1:27. And I got that finished. I got when I finished the run, it was a really good feeling of relief to get that over with. That race was very difficult. Right when I finished, I thought to myself, man, I forgot how hard these were. But it was a really, really good time. PR on the day. So my fastest 70.3 was in Galveston, a much faster course than this. I did a 4:39, and on Saturday, my overall time was 4 hours and 36 minutes. And it's a good feeling to put in progress, just knowing how much work you do every single day, enjoying those hard sessions, you know, sometimes crying during those hard sessions, but it all makes up for that one race and helps you understand why you do this. Because that moment and that feeling is what matters, is not even just getting across the finish line, but every single step through the process and being aware of how you feel and where you are and who you're with is important. And that's what I took away from the race. I think it's awesome to be able to do things like this. I think the next race is going to even be better. And time-wise, if it's not, that's okay. I'm just excited and blessed to be able to race. So yeah, that's my 2022 Oceanside 70.3 recap. I'm very lucky, very happy. Thank you all for watching. Now I'm just gonna spit it out and enjoy Cactus Man, May 1st. Let's get it.